The new wave of professional wrestling, Capital Wrestling.
Come on, there we go. There you go. Come on, Michael. Let's do this. We've been here so long, they're starting to serve brunch. Come on. Hey, see? Tex has got the right idea. Folding. Come on, it's not so bad. Just admit that you played too far and you got burned by a great competitor. I mean, they don't call me Mr. Entertainment for nothing. Come on. You gotta have something. You gotta have something. Come on. What am I supposed to do with this? One contract. A yacht? A yacht? One specifically? I don't even know what that means. IOU? What am I supposed to do with this? You gotta have something worth playing for, Michael. Serious? Capital Wrestling. You putting up the whole company? Wow. You got big brass ones, Mike. All right. Let's do this. Pocket aces. I didn't expect it. Pocket aces. What the hell? That's a flush. You know what that means? I win. I own Capital Wrestling. Can you believe that? I own a wrestling company.
Congratulations, Mr. Targaryen.
Hey, Spider, here's for your troubles, huh?
Oh, God bless you, Mr. Targaryen.
Hey, and if you're ever thinking about becoming a cameraman for a wrestling company, just come down to the arena. Any idiot can do it. I own the wrestling company now. Hey, here's your knife. I don't need it anymore. I'm not much of a hunter, but I am the owner of Capital Wrestling.
All right, this is Chris Vega. I'm here with Mik Drake and Portia Vaughn. Portia, you dragged me in here. You demanded some words for the Capital Wrestling audience. What is it you have to say?
As I'm sure you didn't get the memo in your inbox, this is a brand new chapter in Capital Wrestling's history, because you are looking at the head of human resources. And finally, we can start to right some wrongs, shed some light on the dark shadow that is the patriarchy, and ensure that those who deserve it get their place in the sun. And all others are going to wilt in the shadows. And the fortified steel spine of the Dagger, Mik Drake, will pierce through any opponent's defenses.
As a great woman once said, they can shut me up, but they can't change the truth. The truth. The truth is the Dagger is the most elite competitor in all of Capital Wrestling. And the truth is believing in the Goddess-Zilla. The Goddess-Zilla of Capital Wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ring the new owner of Capital Wrestling, Mr. Entertainment, Harry Targaryen.
Oh my goodness! Oh, hey, how are you? Check it out. How you doing? I owe you one. How you doing?
that you could all be here for the first show, my first show as the owner of Capital Wrestling, making history. I started out here as a lowly color commentator at that table for the last 2 years. My parents never thought I'd amount to anything, but here I am, the owner of the biggest company in this area tonight, Capital Wrestling. Listen, I've had a successful career as a stand-up comedian, a broadcaster, a podcaster, an actor. I've done a lot of things. Wrestling has always been my passion, you know. But when you take ownership of a company, you have to make changes to the company to make it yours. I want to take Capital Wrestling to another level. We have to change some things to do that. And that's okay. Don't be scared of the change. These are good changes, you know? For example, look at Scotty Cerriti over here, right? Now, Scotty, he has been our ring announcer for the last couple months. He's been doing a great job, right? Been doing a great job. Now, my one problem with Scotty was his dress. Look how great he's dressed tonight, right? That is no accident. You know why? I showed up at this arena, and Scotty was wearing a Mickey Mouse tie. Scotty, I came up to you. What did I say to you?
You said I look like an idiot.
You look like an idiot. And then I gave him my credit card. I said, Scotty, you go down to the Men's Warehouse, tell him Mr. Entertainment sent you, and you can have, what's up?
Your credit card was declined.
That's not the point, Scotty. The point is, you look like $1 million. You look like a ring announcer. You look like the announcer of a real company. See, we can't just be a wrestling company. Everyone knows you can't be wrestling. It has to be sports and entertainment. And that's what I'm going to change about it. Because I'm Mr. Entertainment, okay? I started out as a comedian, as a podcaster, actor, now the owner of Capital Wrestling. And some of the changes are going to be a little drastic, some of them. Well, I want to start out with the broadcast booth, my home. So I want to bring up my broadcast partner of many, many years, Mr. Stephen James. Stephen, would you come on up here? Come on up, Stephen. Give him a round of applause. Stephen. Now listen, Stephen, I know that you and I, we haven't always seen eye to eye. And I want you to know, even though I disagree with a lot of the things you do, a lot of the things you say, your job here at Capital Wrestling is secure, okay? Because I respect the commentary table. In fact, I respect it so much, we've been together for about 2.5 years. Is that correct? About 2.5 years?
Just about.
Just about 2.5 years. And every time we do the shows, we do them in those awful steel chairs. For someone like me, I need something more comfortable. So I decided, let's make an upgrade. I spent a little money here. Can we bring out the new commentary chair? Bring out the new commentary chair. No, check that out, Stephen. Is that sweet or what? Huh? Isn't that great? Is that great or what? Yeah. That's my assistant band over there. Just put it right over there. That's right. You know, those are some of the small changes we're going to make here at Capital Wrestling. You know, yeah. Isn't that great? Yeah. Actually, Steve, that's not your commentary. That's my chair. Ben, could you bring out Stephen's chair for me? I want you to bring out Stephen's chair. I got you a special chair, buddy. Don't you worry. It's a special chair just for you. Just for you. Because I think you deserve the proper comfort to be my broadcast partner tonight and every night. Go ahead, take a seat. Take a seat. See how it feels. Believe me, it's more comfortable than it looks. It's more comfortable than it looks. There you go. There you go. I'll be over there in a couple minutes, okay? Just hang out. I got a couple more changes I want to make here. I'm not going to take too much of your time because this is the entertainment part. We're going to see the sport part. Don't you worry. But the entertainment is very important. See, we've got to take it to the next level. We want to be a real competitor in this business. So I went to the entertainment world, the world I know as a broadcaster, as the co-host of the Bass Phillips Show, Man School 202, formerly the Bass Phillips Show. Look it up on iTunes. It's fantastic. My friend, somebody who knows about film, because he's been with Trauma Films. Somebody who knows about the podcasting world, because he's part of Gas Digital, the network that has Andrew Dice Clay, that has the Legion of Skanks. This gentleman is part of an international film star from the Real Ass Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, my good friend, copywriter, comedian, Zach Amico. Everybody, give your hands for Zach Amico.
Thank you all so much.
Come on, Zach. Just take a shortcut over here. And you don't have to touch their hands. It's fine.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Zach, I brought in Zach because I want his expertise to come here and be the new Chief Operating Officer and Head of Talent Development. Now, Zach knows talent. Am I correct? Zach? Okay, there you go. That's a little tricky. I'll show you how to do that. There you go. Zach, I I want you to be the head of the new talent initiative here at Capital Wrestling, because we have some great talent. We got to take it to the next level, okay? You understand? You think you're up to that task? How are you saying we have to take it from here, right, all the way up to here? That's what I'm talking about, see?
As your new head of talent development,
Okay, a little softer. There you go.
it is my pleasure to go across the world and bring the most talented young men and women to perform for all of you. So I would just like to thank you, the Capital Wrestling audience, for your trust. Capital Wrestling for having the foresight to bring in geniuses like myself and Harry.
Thank you. Thank you. Well,
And Harry for his friendship and the brilliance of bringing in me. Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
God, Zach and Nico, you're gonna be here all night. Scouting talent on and off, please. You feel free. We'll hang out there in a minute. But the champions now. The champions make Capital Wrestling. Okay? They are the representatives. Some of them we like. Some of them I don't care for. Tag team champs, Juba, Smiley. I'll handle that in a little bit. But I want to hear from the man who represents this company, who has been, a lot of people say, the face of Capital Wrestling from the very first event. From not so far away Jersey City, the Concrete Rose, Sonny Kiss, Sonny,
Oh, y'all got quiet. Y'all got real quiet, huh? Where you going, Sonny? Where you going, huh? Oh, let me help you. Let me help you. Yeah. Oh, no. Keep it going. It encourages me. It encourages me. Come on, Sonny. Come on, Sonny.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we just got our table set up here. Now we're underway here in Capital Wrestling. I'm by myself, as you see, Mr. Entertainment, the owner of the company, in the ring. By myself here, Paul Jourdain, pile driver to champion Sonny Kiss in the middle of the ring. This heinous attack. Someone's got to get out here and stop this.
All right, Sonny, I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready.
Now mocking Sonny. The message is clear here. Paul Jourdain not here to play.
Here, as long as I want. One person. One person. What's that? Again? Again? Are they? Oh! Did you say do it again? Do it again? Okay. I'm gonna do it again. That's what we want. That's what everybody wants.
The Hoboken faithful saying that he does not want Paul Jourdain to do it again. Getting Sonny up again.
This is.
Don't do it. Spinning pile driver. And Sonny Kiss left laying flat.
I will see you later tonight, Sonny.
Paul Jourdain calling his shot with a vicious attack. We'll see that episode of Capital Wrestling in just a few weeks' time.
I'm getting that belt. I'm getting it.
The look of determination on the face of the Endgame. What does this mean for Sonny Kiss in that matchup?
Can we get some help out here, please? Thank you. Yeah, can somebody help out Sonny, please? Come on, can we get the medic team here, please, for the love of God?
The Hoboken faithful chanting for Sonny Kiss.
Here, Zach. Just help him out. There. Okay. All right. Here we get Jeff. Okay. All right.
Tag team champion Smiley and Juba coming out.
Okay. All right. Sonny Kiss, everybody. Sonny Kiss. We'll get him checked out. I'm sure he's going to be okay for later in the show. But that was unexpected. Okay. I just want you to know I had nothing to do with that. Okay?
Likely, I'm sure.
That might change a couple things. I didn't expect that, but luckily I come from the world of theater, okay, where you're trained to think on your feet. And I had an idea that maybe we could start off the show, because that was supposed to, we're going to hear from Sonny, but you know what? Instead, I got an idea. I got a great idea. There's a lot of new wrestlers in the back, and I wanted to start something called the Mr. Entertainment Open Invitational, okay? And this is to see who the new stars of Capital Wrestling will be. I was hoping to do that later on tonight, but you know what? Why don't we do it right now? How about that? How about that? You guys, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see who the new stars are. And actually, for this match, I'm actually going to get it in there. I feel like it has my name on it. Okay, so, and this event should be perfect, better. It should be
terrific.
Announced by somebody who's, how should I say, beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful Buckley!
Oh, too kind.
Beautiful Buckley. The personal ring announcer of Matthew Ryan Shapiro and the official ring announcer of the Mr. Entertainment Open Invitational. Come on in, Michael. Beautiful Buckley, everybody. How beautiful is beautiful Buckley? It's all yours, Tony.
You'll man yourself, Harry.
Hey, text one or no one.
One more round of applause for Mr. Entertainment, Harry Turgeon.
Want more Capital Wrestling content? Then look no further than our Instagram. Follow @Capital Wrestling today and see every moment the Capital has to offer, as well as match announcements, merchandise deals, and more. Come to the Capital and follow our Instagram today.
Do you wonder how Donald Trump rose from TV celebrity to United States president? If you like the guts and glamour of professional wrestling, unbiased reporting, and a refreshing, lighthearted take on modern politics, then you'll love best-selling author Lavi Margolin's body-slamming biography, Trump Mania. Through Margolin's ringside analysis, you'll catch a revealing new look into the character of the president and the current landscape of American politics. Read Trump Mania, now available on Amazon.com.
Are you in need of a lawyer who will fight for you? Well, EDA Law will go off the top rope for you and your needs. Pro wrestling veteran Eric Anderson has brought his no-nonsense approach from the ring to the courtroom. The New England Pro Wrestling Hall of Famer and his team focuses on business law, criminal defense, and representing members of the pro wrestling industry. For more information, head on over to edalaw.com. That's edalaw.com. EDA Law, for those in the law who wrestled, know how to wrestle the law.
Oh my God, this is ridiculous.
Our contest is the first ever Harry Turkanian Invitational Scramble match. Introducing first.
What are you doing to me, Harry?
Hey, what is this song?
What is this?
This is actual trash.
Oh. Hopefully you can hear me, folks.
Harry, what have you done here?
What have I done?
10 minutes into this show, and already the Capital Wrestling Champion has been mollywopped, taken out by the endgame Paul Jourdain. Is this what we can expect?
Magic punches, I'm gonna kick these zoomies bums. All hail the magic card. Director of Security, Capital Wrestling #1.
That's a veritable who's who of people.
Well, Steven, I don't know if you can hear me. I didn't get a chance to check this mic. Can you hear me? I think I'm loud and clear.
I hear you.
I think I'm
brother.
coming in quite loud, quite clear. And I tell you what, Steven, excuse me, I'm super excited here. This is my first show as the owner here of Capital Wrestling. And thank you, beautiful Buckley, by the way. Fantastic job.
Get out of here.
Fantastic job by the...
Go sit down.
Now, see, that's what a ring announcer looks like. Now, granted, did he get everybody's name right? No, he did not. But again, this was thrown a little bit last minute, but he's got the look. There's potential there. We can cast and create around him. You understand what I'm saying, Steven?
Harry, at some point, we're going to have to address this chair.
What's wrong with the chair? That's a fantastic chair. That's,
it's 2 inches from the ground. All of a sudden, you're 6 foot.
Well, I told Ben this might be his fault, and I'll look into it. I'll find out. Maybe we'll get a better chair. Don't you worry about it. Let's focus on the match, buddy.
Can we get better pay?
Well, I'm getting better pay. I'm the owner of the company.
I should have known you took over. My check bounced.
Well, I'll look into that. That should not have happened, Steven. I will not stand for that. Might be the old regime.
Underway in the Harry Turkanian. What did you call it? Open Invitational?
The Open Invitational. These are for the stars of tomorrow here at Capital Wrestling. It's part of the new talent initiative. And we can see here. Now that gentleman I do know.
There.
Director of Security, Adam Kane.
Didn't get any information on this, and beautiful Buckley, your personal ring announcer, didn't do us any favors here.
Well, he was busy backstage oiling up. I mean, when you're beautiful as beautiful Buckley is, things like that will happen, but we're going to work on it. You know, I never said I was perfect. I just said I was entertaining. Never said I was perfect, just said I was better than you. And there's
shoulder block takedown by Adam Hunt, the Director of Security. Drag to the outside.
And look at this. A lot of these young talents.
Not appreciating law enforcement.
Now, these were talents that we scoured all over Hoboken to find the best talent at the last minute.
Beautiful drop kick. And now again, dragged outside by a gaggle.
Yeah, those are them hooligans.
What is going on under your regime? Did you just open the door and let anybody in?
Look at that.
Over.
Now that young man, what's his name? I got to write that down. I'm going to write his.
Yeah, please tell me. What's his name?
I'm going to find out. Listen, Steven, I apologize. I'm going to apologize to you as a color commentator. I'm not as prepared as I should be. I had a lot of business issues to take care of. I had logos to remove. I had cameramen to hire, to fire. I only want the best people here at Capital Wrestling.
Up and down.
And look at the quality of the Director of Security, Adam Kane. Ooh.
Oh, and here comes Hank Flanders. German suplex.
Now, Hank is this is a big opportunity for Hank.
Full Nelson.
A member of Hot Boys International.
The fans getting behind this man here. Taking over. Crucifix pin, 1, 2, 2 count only, says referee Mike Keener, our senior official for the evening. Looks into the ropes, but grabs the hair. Smart by Hank Flanders. Creates some separation here. Hank Flanders, of course, will be looking for that DDT.
Taught to him by Jake the Snake Roberts.
Pretzeling up here. Hank Flanders almost doesn't know what to do. Just rolls him up and pins him. Pretzel pin. What is going on? This must be more of Harry Turjanian's ownership influence
Well,
here.
listen. Yeah, this is an open invitational. We got open weight rules. Okay.
What is,
this is what we call an open catch.
that?
Open catch rule.
What do you call that? A closed pretzel?
Listen, these are innovative moves. We're going to have to come up with these names together. This is only, listen, I never said this was going to be more work, but going to the top
More
together,
work for who? It's going to be for more work for me. Already.
I also own the company. What do you think I was doing before the show? I was just hanging about with my feet in the air. Oh, look at that.
That's exactly what you did. Clothesline.
Look at the strength of that clothesline. Now that young man, Buckley, what's that man's name? What did you introduce him as? What do you call him? What's his face? That's what he was introduced as. Strange, peculiar names these young athletes have. That guy.
Will you two stop it?
It's that guy. Okay. That guy.
These are professional athletes. As an owner, you should be more prepared here.
Listen, I am dealing with a lot of things at once. I apologize here. You know, some people say I take on too much at once. Look at that, missing that clothesline.
Who are those people? Getting them up.
Oh, look at this.
Went to spin him, couldn't. Went to roll through, to no avail. High knee right on the chin.
And that young man, when I get his name, he might have a contract here at Capital Wrestling. These are a lot of, you know, at any independent wrestling company, you get a lot of young boys. They come here, even some veterans, they come here looking to prove themselves. Hey, what's the opportunity? And I create an opportunity for all these young men. Okay, and I'm seeing some impressive stuff. Even some people who are already on the roster. Hank Flanders took it upon himself to enter this match. He's got a lot to prove. You know, he's only pledging to Hot Boys International. Oh, look at this. Going for a cutter.
Couldn't get it.
Oh!
Throw through the middle ropes and takes out the gaggle on the outside. Standing tall.
I can kind of
for it.
Oh, look at this. Oh, over the top.
Up and over.
Incredible. What a maneuver.
But he was caught.
Oh, no. They caught him.
Only took out some, but caught the rest of the momentum. But wait a minute. Oh, up and over. Caught him just with that leg.
The sacrifice these guys are willing to make, all for an opportunity to be part of the new entertaining regime here at Capital Media, by the way. Wrestling is, you know, we do a little testing on that.
Product testing,
yeah, a lot
market
of
research.
Companies don't like that word, you know. I'm sure these fans, it's fine for them, but
I don't like you.
Well, listen, you better get used to it, buddy. I'm not going anywhere.
It's like a crime scene on the outside. Littered bodies everywhere. Calling for Adam Hunt to get up.
Oh, his bandana fell off. I wonder if it's going to throw off him. Director of security there. Oh, Adam Kane catches. Look at the strength by Adam Kane.
Adam Kane has him up. Looking to get him up.
Oh,
does he have him?
Does he have it? He does.
Look at the strength.
Wow.
A Falcon Arrow cover. Went to cover, but didn't have the shoulders down. Here comes, is that Flamingo?
The Flamingo Kid.
Pump kick.
Oh, that backpack. Yeah, that's the kid from the Katy Perry video or whatever from the Instagram. Is that him?
Trying to call a wrestling match.
I understand.
You guys put down your Us Weekly.
Listen, this is more than a wrestling company now, Steven. It's an entertainment company, okay?
What would you know about entertainment?
How
it's just
dare
your
you?
name.
How dare you?
Kick to the side. Rolls over. Cover on Hank Flanders. 1-2. Knee again. I think that's Jordan Oliver. Not who's it, what's it, or whatever. I'm trying to get some reports from folks.
Hey, listen, you can call whatever you want. Call them whatever you want. Oh,
springboard off the top. Got it covered. 1, 2, 3 count.
Get that man's name. When we find out that guy's name.
Jordan Oliver,
I told you.
I told you.
Yeah.
I had the wrong guy, but I had the right name.
That's fine. Jordan Oliver. That young man has just earned himself an opportunity. See, that's what I'm talking about.
All they told me was there's a blonde guy named Jordan Oliver in there. You don't specify. You need better people, better producers. Look at this. I look ridiculous.
You look fine. It doesn't matter. People just have to hear you. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that we have entered the entertaining era. And congratulations to Jordan Oliver for being the first winner of the first annual, and we might do it more than one time a year, the first annual Mr. Entertainment Heritage Union Invitational, and you're going to see a lot from that kid.
Do I have to do this whole show from this?
We'll see. I'll look into getting another chair. It's a lot shorter than I thought it was. I'm not going to lie.
You're a lot shorter than I thought it was.
You know what? Hey, you're talking to your boss. Don't talk to your boss that way.
Sign my check and
we're going to be back with more Capital Wrestling. Be professional.
My name's Anthony Bowens, and I'm wrestling's 5-tool player. The perfect combination of athleticism, power, intelligence, the look, and most importantly, the it factor. Over the last 6 years, I've had the opportunity to do some incredible things despite being told no. No, you're not tall enough. No, you're not interesting enough. No, you just don't have the personality. Wrestling's 5-tool player Anthony Bowens is here to inspire those who have been told no. To show that if you work hard to sharpen your tools for success, you can achieve anything you put your mind to. 5 tools, 1 rule. Prove them wrong.
Want to watch every single episode of Capital Wrestling Television? Miss an episode of the Capital Wrestling Podcast? Don't fret, because the Capital Wrestling YouTube channel has all that and more. YouTube.com/Capital Wrestling is your hub for all things Capital.
And how lucky are we to be joined by the Femivist herself, Portia Vaughn, leading out the wokest bay in the room, Mik Drake.
The Dagger, Mik Drake, being flanked by the Femivist, the head of HR for Capital Wrestling.
We're trying to work on changing it to HER, but there's no reason to put an E in there, but HR, HER, same thing. You get it, you know, for women? It's about women's rights. We're making herstory over here, Steven.
How many times?
How many times what? How many times can we make herstory? I care about women's rights, not like you.
You may care about women's rights, but I care about equal rights for the performers, and under the tutelage of Portia Vaughn, there's been no equality.
What are you talking about?
How many matches has she been involved in the outcome?
She's a woman. You don't want a woman involved in things? Is that what you're saying, Steven?
She is not a competitor.
I don't like labels, and neither does she.
Then what's Femivist?
It's a hashtag that's going viral.
Yeah, it's definitely viral for sure. I feel sick already. Colby Corino making his Capital Wrestling debut here against the Wokest Bay, the Dagger, Mik Drake.
Not shaking hands with Colby Corino, a second-generation wrestler.
If you're going to make your debut, it's unfortunate that he has to make his debut against a man with the size, athleticism, and power of the Dagger, Mik Drake.
And again, this is part of the new initiative to find new talent here at Capital Wrestling that I am entering here, the entertaining era of Capital Wrestling. And Colby Corino reached out to me in my administration and asked to be part of this, and I gave him a challenge, a real challenge, the Dagger, Mik Drake.
Those strikes to the leg, again, those kicks, keeping Mik Drake a bit off balance. Went for an arm drag takedown, but couldn't turn him over. Springboard off the middle ropes, gets the arm drag takeover. And Colby Corino off to a hot start here in his debut. Again, and a kip up for good measure. He's got to turn around. Oh. Went for the springboard again. Caught him. A cutter. Drive it right down. Mik Drake on the outside. Colby Corino look fly perhaps.
And I'll say this, Colby Corino doing the smart thing here, using his smarts, knowing his limitations here. He does not have the size advantage, that's very clear, but he has the speed advantage. He has the agility, and he's taking full. Oh, whoa!
Oh, taking out Colby Corino as he tried to springboard over the top rope.
There's the veteran experience from someone like Mik Drake, who's made his name all across the independent scene, one of the hot free agents here. It's going to be tough to keep him around, but I have a good relationship with Portia Vaughn, so I think it can happen. Ooh.
And a backbreaker.
And you see the
right
size
over
advantage.
That knee, taking him to the woodshed.
Now Colby Corino, again, this was an opportunity. I told him, you might not like who I pick. And he said, I'll take on anybody at any point. I said, all right, kid, it's your funeral.
As we heard comments earlier from Mik Drake referring to Portia Vaughn as the Goddess Zilla.
Absolutely, absolutely. With the strength that she has as a woman, just knocking down doors, kicking in the glass ceilings.
Kicking in the glass. That's one hell of a reach for a kick.
From the top. See, that's how invented. Everyone's trying to go from underneeth. She kicks it down from the top.
Ceiling. It makes no sense, Harry.
You make no sense.
Focus on the match, please.
There's a lot going on. I'm the owner of this company. I'm worried about things going on with my champion, my tag team champions. But the one thing I am excited about is my head of human resources, Portia Vaughn.
One thing I'm excited about is the future for Colby Corino. Perhaps I spoke too soon. Belly-to-belly overhead suplex by Mik Drake and a kip-up of his own.
And the athleticism of a man that size, the size of Mik Drake, that's not something you find in every wrestler that size.
Absolutely. A complete athlete.
And what does he do? He goes right after him. Keeps him on the ground, dropping those massive elbows on the back of his neck.
And now driving the knee into the throat. The ref's got to get in there. Senior official Mike Keener in position.
Well, Mik Drake knows how to count. He's a lawyer, for God's sake. He knows how to count, Keener. And smartly using the entire 5 count to his advantage. Ooh, another strike to the chest. As Portia Vaughn from the outside shouting instructions, shouting direction. Behind every successful man, there's a woman pushing, and that woman for Mik Drake is Portia Vaughn, the feminist.
Wish that woman would push you off.
What?
Ducking as Mik Drake goes over the top. This could be the opportunity, the chance. Springboard. Up and over.
If at first you don't succeed, try again.
And try is what he did. Colby Corino.
And look at the notes being taken by my head of talent relations, Zach Amico, right, making furious notes. Ooh. And
what an impressive debut thus far.
And Colby trying to take advantage of this momentum shift.
Spinning heel kick. Setting up for it. Again in the corner, using his legs. Generating the power. Middle turnbuckle cover. Cutter cover. 1, 2.
Oh. And smartly, Mik Drake, his hand was under the rope.
Hand was under the rope.
And again, that's that veteran.
We couldn't see from that
not from our angle,
point,
that's fine.
But senior official Mike Keener in position to make that call.
And he did it. He did make the proper call. I'm happy about that. But the smarts
Calling for
of
the
Mik
cutter
Drake-
again. Setting it up. Went for it.
Oh, no.
Caught by Mik Drake. Oh! High German suplex. 1, 2, 3.
And that time, the second time, was not a charm for Colby Corino.
What an impressive debut, though.
The Dagger, Mik Drake.
Wow, an impressive victory from Mik Drake.
And an impressive debut for Colby Corino, even though he came up short. You have to wonder what his future looks like here in Capital Wrestling.
There could be a lot more. I'm all about the opportunities. You never get a chance to make your first debut, but unfortunately he ran into the Dagger Mik Drake and the Femibus Portia Vaughn. And unfortunately, he was not strong enough to stop history from continuing. History. It's like history, but for women.
Yes, I understand.
I'm enlightened. That's the thing. They say it's woke. I'm woke.
Wish you would go to sleep.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm your boss. Give me some respect. Ridiculous. We'll be back with more Capital Wrestling right after this.
It's time for the fabulous finish of the week, sponsored by To Be the Man.
Now in comes
Shining Wizard, Jimmy Rave, cover 1, 2, 3.
and Jimmy Rave, the newest member, is already paying dividends for the Danger Sanctuary.
That was the fabulous finish, sponsored by To Be the Man, available on Amazon.com.
I've dedicated a whole year of sacrifice, a whole year of dedication, a whole year of killing myself for Capital Wrestling. And how does Marcus Dowling and the rest of the office repay the bad apple? They throw me into a match that I'm not ready for. See, I walked in to the Colossal Confrontation expecting a one-on-one match with Ken Dixon, and what do I get? Sonny Kiss, an athlete the caliber of Sonny Kiss, gets thrown into my match. Well, you know what? That puts a whole big monkey wrench in my plans. And if you ask me, I still have my championship opportunity. So Marcus, you might have been kicked out for all I know, probably for good reason. But whoever the hell is in charge needs to make this right. Come November, I don't care who the champion is. Hell, make it Marcus Dowling himself. I honestly don't give a The Bad Apple gets his rematch. The Bad Apple gets his opportunity at the Capital Wrestling Championship. And I go on to prove to everybody, not a Capital Wrestling, not an independent wrestling, I showed the world that I am the best goddamn thing going today. And if you don't like that, if you don't agree with that, there is an open invitation to anybody to come knock those words out of my mouth. How do you like them apples?